Pay Mr. US Congressman a limo, whether na limo, whatsoever they call you. What are you people still waiting for? Come and divide this nation now. I think you people, the time you throw that bomb for Sokoto, you do not tell anybody. We just see bomb. Why can't you now to divide this nation without telling anybody that you divide the nation? What are you going to do with these people? Since the first time, since 1920, that you come to Nigeria, you, the European country, you can't meet these people who they are not even wearing clothes. You can't meet them naked. Since then, Sharia law is in our body. Let me tell you, before this whether they are Congress, whether they are US, whether they are UK, whatsoever who they are, they come to this part of the Africa, meet us with our own Sharia law. That's what we use, and that's what we are going to continue using it, whether you people like it or not. We don't want to drink any beer. Nobody should carry any stupid beer come to our country because we are doing a Sharia law and divide this nation. We don't want you. What will they benefit from you people? Oil. Which nonsense oil? Is any northern average man is benefit from any oil? Which oil? When I go consume on oil, when I go chop on oil, you just say without oil we will not go survive. We survived before without the oil, and we are using Sharia law, and we will do Sharia law. So, Mr. Whatsoever, whether Trump, let me just go direct to the Trump because now they throw bomb to everywhere. See, just give us and just tell us that you divide this nation. We need our Arewa. We need Islam. We want to be an Islam country. Yes, we are a Muslims, and we want to die inside Islam. Nobody will change that. No any idiot, no any Trump, no any who be named Netanyahu whatsoever who you people you are. You cannot change our pets. Don't worry much. So it's better for you to come and change and divide the nation. Give us our nation before not gonna go come carry them. Come join with us. People who they not even get religion. They not even wear uniform clothes. They know they wear clothes for their body the time when this European come to Africa. South, East, South, all up now, we are not the wear clothes. But as they come to North, they come meet us with our law. They come meet Sharia. They come meet Sharia law. During 1920, Western people come to Arewa, meet us with our Quran, with our education. Not you people that doesn't have even religion, have. But we have religion. We educate ourselves. We use Arab. That's why whether we like or not, Arabic must be written in our currency. Don't worry about it. Allah. And even in the military of the nation, Nasrun min Allah. As now, as we are talking about Nigeria amalgamation, we are still ruling.
Hausa people, what is really wrong with you people? What is really wrong with you people? You people are not the only one that runs this country. The country that has 4 major tribes. Not only do they have 4 major tribes, they speak different languages. They practice different religion. They have different cultures. And people want to introduce Sharia law, an Islamic law. Imagine the Igbos coming to impose Ahmadiyya on our law. Or the Christian community coming to impose Christian law on the whole of Nigeria. Regardless of where the religion you belong to. It doesn't make sense. You people are not the only one that runs this country. I say, if they do something more than they use on our brain. There are things you see. Introducing a Sharia law in a country that practices different religion, that speak different dialect, that don't even understand themselves. We are not even done with the government itself being one. Na Sharia law I want to introduce. On a decrease.
You amongst them,
yes,
because you are a leading Islamic figure.
Thank God.
Why do you think Sharia is
what? Let me ask you.
Yes, sir.
How does Sharia, if it is institutionalized, how does it affect you, a Christian?
It affects me because of what I see happening in other parts of Nigeria.
Are there not Christians in Kano, in Maiduguri,
sir,
all over?
Even though I'm the one asking the question,
yes.
The question I'm putting to you is that what has been the fallout of the introduction of Sharia in the northern part of Nigeria?
How does it affect you negatively? That's the question I have. How does it affect Christians in those?
Sir, Christians have been, discriminated against. They can't get lands for churches. They are being killed. They are being taken to Sharia courts.
Who is killed?
Sir,
the Constitution.
The next item after
religion.
Sir, the next item after introduction of Sharia legal jurisprudence is to set up the Hizbah police that says you can't drink this, you can't go to parties, you can't do this.
Intolerance for
really?
Yes, you are very intolerant.
With the evidence.
There's no evidence anywhere.
From the north?
There's no evidence anywhere. We are operating the same 1999 Constitution as amended.
Let me ask you pointedly, sir.
Yes.
Would you introduce Sharia if you become governor for your state?
Well, if the people ask for it, let me tell you, even the Constitution says it should be established wherever it is demanded.
So it's open. You may introduce
It is
Sharia.
open because the Constitution allows it. I don't run away from battles.
The Obafemi Awolowo that you and I are students of his ideology.
Yes.
Did he profess
Let
in any
me
way?
tell you, it was Obafemi Awolowo who introduced Pilgrims Welfare Board. Not even a Christian,
No, that's not introducing Sharia.
It is part of Sharia. It is part of Sharia. I mean, a lot of people oppose Sharia, people like you, out of intolerance.
No,
that is the truth.
That's not correct, sir.
Let me tell you, if there is Sharia in any community, no Christian can be forced to go in on that Sharia. Because the Constitution is supreme. We have courts, we have legislation, we have lawyers. So how would anybody be forced to come under Sharia and he will not take a lawyer to defend his rights?
Sir, is there any provisions in our normal legal jurisprudence that the laws of Nigeria cannot adequately cover that? We now need Sharia.
Yes. I'll give you an example. I got married under Islamic law. If I want to divorce, God forbid, if I want to divorce any of my wives, where do I take the divorce case to?
Do the normal courts not?
The normal court, do they know Sharia? Do they know the provisions of the Sharia?
Customary courts don't know.
Customary, the illiterate in Sharia.
They call a lawyer an illiterate.
In the Sharia, about Sharia law, under which I got married.
Okay, so I watched this news couples of days ago from TVC about Sharia financial system currently be prepared to be integrated into our financial framework in Nigeria. How many of you have seen the news?
In more news, the Executive Secretary, Chief Executive Officer of the Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, Dr. Rabi Olowo, says it is prepared to integrate standards issued by the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic financial institutions into the Nigerian Financial Reporting Framework. Dr. Olowo said the move is aimed to cater for Islamic finance and interest-free institutions, free and services operating in the country. He spoke at the opening of the stakeholders' engagement of the integration of Islamic finance standards into the Nigerian Financial Reporting Framework, which was convened by the FRC in Abuja. Dr. Olowo clarified that the initiative does not intend to disrupt existing operations, but to enhance clarity, credibility, and certain regulatory institutions for Islamic finance products and services. He added that the decision was in line with the Council's statutory mandates to develop, adopt, and enforce accounting and financial reporting standards in Nigeria.
Integrating these standards into our national framework will enhance transparency, will deepen accountability. It will help to step up and scale up comparability and consistency in the financial reporting by this industry subset.
So I decided not to talk about this. I waited for some days to see if any of our Christian bloggers or the umbrella body of Christianity in Nigeria, PFN and the likes to react to this, but I've not seen anybody talk about it. So I said I will talk about it. Okay. The question is, why will Sharia financial system be used or be integrated into our financial framework in Nigeria? This move was taken by the Chief Executive Officer of Financial Reporting Council of Nigeria, Dr. Rabiu Olowo, this man here. He proposed it, and I think they are currently working on it as we speak. So I'm asking a question. Why will Sharia financial system be used as a yardstick or be integrated into our transactions? In Nigeria, we are not Islamic nation. We are not Muslim nation. Such things happen in Muslim nation. Nigeria is a secular nation. For the fact that our currencies carry Islamic inscription does not make us an Islamic nation. Yes, we are secular nation. So it is unacceptable for our transactions or our financial reporting framework to be governed by Sharia financial system or by Sharia law. It is unacceptable. So Dr. Rabiu Olowo, I think you need to reconsider this. There are other ways to go about this. There are other things that, yes, there are other standards that can be used to monitor our transactions in Nigeria. Because as we speak now, there is a standard issued by Accounts and Auditing Organization of Nigeria that this is what is going to happen. This is unacceptable. And I am using this video to call on President Tinubu to also look into this matter. You governed Lagos for 8 years and nothing of such happened. How come it's happening now? We cannot compromise to this level where what we don't want will be imposed on us by force. We cannot. If we go outside Nigeria, for example, maybe to Islamic nations like Saudi Arabia, Qatar and the rest of them, yes, it's possible. But we are a secular nation. I am using this medium to call on CAN and PFN. You cannot be this compromised. I mean, you can't compromise to this level whereby something of this nature will be raised and you will just be quiet, grave silent as if you are dead. Where are the CAN leadership? Where are the PFN leadership? Why are you not reacting to this? Because they are steering the water now. You are not doing anything. Before you know it, they will take over the waters. So this is unacceptable. So we cannot accept this. You cannot impose this on us. There are other standards that can be used to monitor our financial integrity in Nigeria. Because as I'm looking at it, even church will be affected. Their transactions, everything will be monitored under Sharia financial system, which is not too good for us as a secular nation.
Hey, welcome back. My first reply is about waiting this man called Shitu they talk for here. This Shitu of a man is somebody where we say even as they use this whole lot of buy people for inside the north there. Shitu na person where we say they normally justify the law called Sharia. Even for here and waiting the interviewer, they tell him, still they argue with the interviewer. That is to tell you that even this man called Shitu and many other person, they do waiting that they do. You know that we've been talking about this Shitu the other time that even everything we be say it happen. Shitu knows about it. You get one certain time with that we say they use this Sharia written by person. Where we say some northerner they come out they justify them. Now the same thing where we say Shitu now don't they do. Be this man called Shitu is not somebody who will become a leader in future and do a good thing. But before you select someone to be your leader, you need to study what he has said and hear what he has said in the past. Because somebody like this now will come in the future and you guys now will decide to support him. That is the same things now everyone is facing today. Because even the people we are supporting today, we know that, okay, they've done some things in bad way, but we still support them. And there is a news here again that, someone says something about this FRC. Where we say the FRC now want, add Sharia to our finances and many other things. I don't know what's in that one mean. I don't know how they say that they see Sharia for inside this country. Where we say they won't add them to our FRC. make it be say anything that be saying they go on through FRC, Sharia is part of it. Just because a symbol or someone that look like one Islamic man is drawn on currency doesn't mean that Nigeria is a Sharia state. So this thing not be so okay when they do what be say I won't even add that Sharia to this FRC now is going to make this Sharia stand more. But a lot of people now are not going to accept that. Because even as some persons see this type of thing, they don't talk about them until this guy now bring and come forward. So it's like we are even joking in this nation. And even the youth will be say they're supposed to get sense. They no get sense. Like within one of their youth been talk for a year. When I don't hear within he don't talk. So that is to tell you that even the youth that are growing up in the north, like they don't have sense too. So the only thing that I think is going to be the best option for this country is when North and South call themselves together and dialogue, not dialogue to stay together, or dialogue to go peaceful way. Make you day your day, make we day our day. Though this man called Shitu may be someone who come from the south, but this own ideology and most of the thing that he normally says, doesn't define him. Like he's not supposed to be part of the south, even though the north and south want to go their way now. Like there are some bad people where we say they live for inside south, where we say the southerners need to hand over them to the north, make it be say the bad people now and then be people where we say they go full inside the north when that thing go start. Because this kind of thing is not acceptable to us. We cannot accept this kind of thing, because we have, been accepting this type of thing before, and this type of thing has made up to be going down. So this is unacceptable as from now onward, and this FRC that is planning to add this Sharia within to our currency, they should just try and look into it, because we are not going to let it happen the way they may have thought. So that is all we can say today, and you hearing us, if you have anything to let us know, you can drop it below. And also if this is the first time, please kindly like, subscribe. Thank you.